Let's take a look at a new brand out of Seoul, South Korea. This is the first Pitzmann model. You guys can see we have some classic elements that you would find in pocket watches. That was the design inspiration for this first model. So we will have a bright white cold enamel dial that carries a good layer of reflectivity and nice contrast to the black embossed Arabic indexing and railroad track. We have a subsidiary seconds complication, and it's all visible under a dome sapphire crystal with inner anti-reflective treatment, outer anti-fingerprint coating. My favorite feature of the dial is the blued steel hands. They're long, they're substantive, and they really look sharp depending on the angle and light that you're looking at the face of the watch in. Sometimes they will appear black to match those stylized Arabic markers, and then in other angles and situations, you'll see some reflectivity and you'll see some color play, ranging from almost purple to navy to blue to a couple more, I guess you could say, saturated or vivid hues of lighter blue. They really look great, and my favorite element of the dial. And then zooming out, we have a dual-stepped polished bezel, a polished case, the lugs angle down, and so you have a comfortable, pleasant, proportional fit on wrist. For reference, my wrists are 7.25 inches in circumference. This is a 39mm diameter case with a 46.6mm lug-to-lug dimension, 11.9 in overall height, with 20mm lugs and 100 meters of water resistance. The movement within the case is the SW261-1 from Sellita. This is based off of the 200-1, but instead of carrying a center seconds, we have a subsidiary seconds complication. And then Pitzmann has modified this to not have a date position. So when you pull the crown out, instead of having a ghost date and then being able to hack the balance at the second position, you have winding in the first position and then hacking and time setting in the only other position available in the crown. Now let's talk about the strap options here. I've been showing this to you on the bracelet version, but you can get this on leather that dresses it down, makes it a little bit more casual. There is also an alligator strap option, which I believe makes it a little bit more dressy and formal. But being a bracelet fan personally, I really like this on the bracelet. You will see the links are fully articulating. We have screw pins connecting each member together. And notice the center link is raised and it's also polished, so it carries some light play. And it just has an overall nice drape on wrist, a good 4mm taper, polished chamfered edges on the clasp, which carries a logo signature, twin button release, and 4 different micro adjustment positions. Now let's take a look at what this watch comes in and with. So there's a black outer box, which inside you guys can see a black leather pouch that carries a rather unique opening and closure system. It looks like a watch strap. It even has the same polished hardware that you would get in the leather strap variation, down to the finish work, the width, and the signature. So that's pretty interesting. This is a well-constructed watch. In fact, it's impressive. The level of cleanliness, the attention to detail, the quality of the bracelet, the dial work. I love those heat-treated hands. It's refreshing to see a brand new brand come out with a strong offering that's simple and symmetrical and balanced. So I'd like to applaud Pitzmann on a great first model. I'm looking forward to seeing what this South Korean brand does next. I will place a link to their social media, a link to their website for you guys to check out and take a look at pricing and details and all of that stuff. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway of this exact watch featured in the video. If you're interested, I do monthly giveaways for my Patreon group. It's only $6 a month. And this is one of the 2 watches that will be given away in April of 2022. So again, links in the description. Reach out with questions. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.